Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Football comes out, and the defense jumps on the football.
I'm upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Offense setting the tone early.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Reverse. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Off the play fake on first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And the Volunteers have first and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Trucks through the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The balls are in the red zone. They go with a direct snap. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Volunteers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. And they'll set up with PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15th. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his 1st down. QB decides to keep it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap. He turns it around. He flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Handing off on the draw play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
The back's got it. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And the Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The sure hands. It's Vaughn. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's just good, hard running by this back. They've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's gone. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's gone. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to scramble. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tennessee. See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The shotgun running play call. Runs right over the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Pressure is coming. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at midfield. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Well, throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw it on third and very long. And the receiver's got it. The defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The balls are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Vaughn. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Volunteers come to the line with 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The ball has come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the comeback continues. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A handoff from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the 1st down marker. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
Finding some room with the 25. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully the last touchdown drive. The tackle behind the line, it's a loss of 2. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's gone. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, fouls. Trying to come all the way back. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They're going to run it. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab made by the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's gotten enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Volunteers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Tennessee. A strong fight back. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk. And it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can the defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back. They're selling out against this run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Keeping it on the ground here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come out to the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on purpose.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And the Wolverines enter the final minute looking to run this clock out. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's how going to bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Escapes the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's found some room at the 45. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Now, with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. Oh, it's no good. This CFP journey ends with that missed kick. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.